Hi everyone, I'm Jane Yamyaz from BSN 3A, and welcome to my informative video entitled Tracheostomy Care, a Lifeline for Breathing. In this short discussion, we'll learn what tracheostomy care is, its purpose, and all the materials needed, and also the proper steps to perform it safely and correctly for the patient, for our patient. So, in definition, a tracheostomy is a surgical opening made in front of the neck, directly into the trachea, where a tube is inserted to help a person breathe. This procedure is usually done for patients who need long-term ventilatory support, have upper airway obstructions, or a need easier removal of secretions. The tracheostomy also serves as an alternative pathway for air to enter our lungs, helping our patients to who cannot helping our patients who cannot breathe normally uh, through their mouth or nose. However, since the opening bypasses the body's naturally filtering system, it requires regular and careful cleaning to prevent infections and maintain airway patency. So if you want to learn more, just continue the video. The main purposes of tracheostomy care are to keep the airway clear and open, to prevent mucus buildups and infections, also to maintain the proper function of the tracheostomy tube, and to ensure the patient's comfort and also safety. When tracheostomy care is neglected, secretions may block the tube, bacteria can grow, and the patients can experience difficulty breathing or even life-threatening complications. That's why every nurses or the caregivers must be familiar with the correct procedure and proper hygiene. Before performing the procedure, we need to prepare all the necessary equipments. So this includes sterile gloves, sterile cotton swabs or gauze pads, hydrogen peroxide, normal saline, a suction machine and catheter, a clean tracheostomy ties, and a disposable inner cannula if applicable. And always make sure that all materials are sterile and organized on a clean surface to avoid contamination. And remember, preparation saves time and ensures the safety of both the patient and also the healthcare provider. Now, let's go through the step-by-step procedure for tracheostomy care. So first is we're going to check the doctor's order and the physician's order. It is very important and it is the first procedure we need to do. Next is we're going to perform hand hygiene by washing our hands thoroughly with soap and water. Then we need to wear sterile gloves to maintain aseptic technique throughout the procedure. The next is if the patient has visible secretions or is having difficulty breathing, suction the tracheostomy tube using a sterile catheter connected to the suction machine. So this helps clear mucus before you start cleaning the site. Then after suctioning, gently remove the inner cannula from the tracheostomy tube. Place it in a clean container with hydrogen peroxide and carefully clean it using sterile cotton swabs or small brushes to remove any secretions or crusts. And then we're going to rinse the inner cannula with normal saline to remove any remaining hydrogen peroxide. Then shakes off excessive liquid and also dry it with sterile gauze. Once the inner cannula is clean, focus on the stoma or the tracheostomy site. Then clean the area around the opening using sterile cotton swabs. And also we can also use gauze buds dip in normal saline rather. Always move from the inner area outward to prevent bacteria from entering the stomach. And also check the skin for redness, swelling, or irritation, as these may be signs of infections. After cleaning, gently reinsert the inner cannula and also secure it properly to ensure it is locked in place. And then next, we're going to change the tracheostomy ties that hold the tube carefully. Remove the spoil the no sorry. Carefully remove the soiled ties while supporting the tracheostomy tube to prevent accidental dislodgement. Replace them with clean ties, making sure that they are snug but too tight. Ideally, so it is ideally that too not too tight. One finger should be fit the tie and the patient's neck. So this ensures stability without causing discomfort or pressure injury for the patient. After cleaning is complete, dispose all of the used materials properly in the appropriate waste containers. Then remove uh, your gloves and wash your hands properly again to maintain infection control and to deter the spread of the microorganisms. Then throughout the process, continuously assess the patient's condition and comfortable and also check their breathing pattern, color, and even the level of comfort. If you observe any difficulty in breathing, unusual odors, redness, bleeding, or discharge around the site, report it immediately to the healthcare provider. Tracheostomy care should be performed regularly, depending on the patient's needs and the institution's policy. Consistent and careful care helps our patient keep the airway clean, promotes faster recovery of the patient, and also provide comfort and safety to the patient. It's not just a technical skill. It is also a uh, compassionate act that shows dedication and also respect for the patient's well-being. To summarize, tracheostomy care is an essential nursing procedure that involves cleaning, maintaining, and monitoring a patient's tracheostomy tube and stomach. It requires proper technique, sterile equipment, and keen observation. By following the correct steps like hand hygiene, the suctioning, the cannula, and cleaning the cannula and the stoma, the changing ties, and also ensuring patient safety and comfortability, so we can prevent infection and support effective breathing.